Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into 10 highly practical ways AI can actually help you study smarter, not just harder. We're going to map out these 10 distinct tactics to give you a really clear, actionable roadmap for academic success. Because honestly, whether you're just trying to survive high school or you're deep into a complex university degree, the way we process information is fundamentally changing right now. Having the right strategy, it's absolutely everything.
So, we've all been there, right? Picture this. It's 2 a.m., you're staring at a completely blank screen, just totally overwhelmed by this massive mountain of reading, wondering how on earth you're going to get through it all before tomorrow's exam. If you're feeling crushed by your workload, you might be wondering how to practically and responsibly integrate AI into your study routine to actually learn, rather than just, taking cheap shortcuts. We've all heard the hype, but how exactly does it translate into better grades and a lot less stress? Imagine an AI that could logically explain really difficult topics, summarize your messy notes, whip up customized quizzes, and ultimately just help you study significantly faster? Well, that is exactly what we're going to unpack today.
Here is our roadmap for today. 1. Setting up for success. 2. Mastering complex concepts. 3. Tackling specific subjects. 4. Prepping for the test. And 5. The real secret. All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, setting up for success and how to organize your study life with AI. Okay, way number 1, AI can basically act as your hyper-intelligent personal planner to build personalized daily and weekly study schedules. Before you even look at the heavy course content, AI can strategically map out your entire calendar. You just plug in your classes, your extracurriculars, your personal downtime, and hey, even whether you're a morning person or a total night owl. The AI then instantly generates this beautifully balanced roadmap that maximizes your peak biological focus times and helps prevent burnout before it even begins. It's a real game changer. That brings us to ways 2, 3, and 4, tracking assignments, monitoring deadlines, and setting study goals. By letting AI manage all these tedious logistical details, you are effectively eliminating decision fatigue. You're freeing up massive amounts of cognitive space. Instead of your brain silently panicking in the background about what exactly is due tomorrow, all of your mental energy is fiercely preserved for actual problem solving and deep learning.
Moving right along to Section 2, mastering complex concepts and digesting massive amounts of information. So imagine staring down a dense 50-page academic journal article. Yeah, intimidating. But this is where we use a brilliant step-by-step workflow. Number 5 is to research faster by getting quick summaries. You just feed that incredibly lengthy paper into an AI to extract the core arguments, which helps you figure out what's actually relevant in seconds. Number 6 is summarizing your own notes. You can turn those long, intimidating chapters into short, easy-to-digest prep notes, filtering out all the unnecessary fluff. And then number 7 is explaining difficult topics. Whenever you hit a mental wall, you just ask the AI to explain a complex concept in simple language. It is literally like having a ridiculously patient, world-class tutor sitting right next to you, ready to untangle the hardest theories at 2 in the morning.
Next up, Section 3, tackling specific subjects and adapting AI to different disciplines.
Way number 8 is all about adapting AI to the very specific demands of your individual curriculum. For instance, if you're writing, AI superpower isn't just basic grammar checking. It acts as a sounding board to help you logically organize your initial ideas before you ever even write a rough draft. For languages, it transforms into an immersive conversation partner, letting you practice vocabulary, live speaking, and complex grammar rules. And for math, it doesn't just calculate. It acts as a guide to explain the intricate steps you actually need to solve the equations. And honestly, way number 9 completely transforms how you learn math. Think about it. A traditional calculator or a basic search engine only gives you the final answer, which, let's be real, teaches you absolutely nothing. But AI? AI walks you through the logic, step by step. It breaks down the mechanics of the problem, revealing the why behind the how, so that you can confidently solve similar problems entirely on your own when test day finally arrives.
Okay, Section 4, prepping for the test and checking your knowledge.
We all know that active recall is scientifically proven to be the absolute best way to study, but the sheer friction of manually writing out hundreds of flashcards, that usually stops us from actually doing it. Well, way number 10 removes that friction entirely. You can instantly generate multiple choice questions, flashcards, and customized revision questions. You simply feed your study materials into the tool, and it completely gamifies your session based exactly on the material your brain needs to retrieve the most. And to make doubly sure you're thoroughly prepared, AI can also build out comprehensive revision checklists so you never miss a hidden topic.
Beyond that, it can even generate full mock tests to perfectly simulate the actual exam environment. I mean, walking into an exam room knowing you've already successfully aced an AI-generated mock test under timed conditions, that is the ultimate cure for test anxiety for sure. Which brings us to our final stop, Section 5, the real secret and the ultimate rule of AI-enhanced learning.
Here is the absolute most important rule to remember. AI is a powerful study assistant, but the real learning only happens when you understand the concepts yourself. AI is your assistant, guys, not a magic shortcut for true comprehension. Yes, it can beautifully build your schedule, it can quiz you endlessly, and it can explain the craziest math problems, but at the end of the day, your brain still has to do the heavy lifting. You have to actively engage with the material. If you simply copy and paste, you're literally just robbing yourself of an education. But if you use it to guide your understanding, your potential is absolutely limitless.
So now that we've mapped out these 10 practical ways to achieve academic success, from organizing your deadlines all the way to simulating mock exams, we really want to know how you are actively applying this. Which of these 10 ways are you going to implement into your routine today? And I'll leave you with this provocative thought. If AI is now entirely capable of doing all the organizing, all the summarizing, and all the testing for us, what does the future of actual human thinking look like? How are you going to use your newly freed up brain power? Let us know. I absolutely can't wait to explore more fascinating insights with you next time.